high school when I was 16 years old, I believe. And then after that, it was just a downhill battle.
A lot of people won't even look at you for your job if you don't have your education and whatnot. So.
There's really not a lot of opportunity out there if you don't have a high school diploma. Like, it was really hard to find jobs, and you're basically looking at minimum wage jobs where you're making $8, $9 an hour instead of, you know, the 15 or 16, 17 or like, you know, the 20, 30, right, that you could be making.
Our society today, you either have to have an education or you're pushed aside. You're not thought of as an equal, but if you have education, they think of you as an equal, someone that can further society. So if you got education, they can't slam doors in your face. They can't just dismiss you because you are qualified, you have the experience, and you're ready to go.
It's such a big aspect of your life that it can really make you self-destruct.
Bad choices that I made my high school career a lot more difficult than it should have been.
I ruined that whole year. I failed 4 of my classes and I had to go to summer school, and that took up half of my summer.
And absolutely the dumbest thing I've ever done, because I almost had to stay back here for an extra 2 years just to catch up with everything. And really, that's an hour of fun. Like, you would have missed that if you were sitting in the classroom, but you also missed that hour of the classroom. You missed what you would have learned, and eventually somebody looks back on that and ends up looking really bad on you no matter how well you do after high school.
Like, it's fun at the time, but then now whenever I look back at it, I really regret it, like very badly regret it, because it's like I didn't want to go to school, so I didn't go to class. But it's like, if you don't want to go to school, then shouldn't you be going to class, because going to class is what's going to get you out of school quicker.
I took a bunch of classes that my friends were in as I went through high school, and I realized that the more class I took with the friends that I had, the more classes that I lost, and my friends kept going. So I stayed in the same spot as my friends moved on.
And it's like you can't have fun with them anymore because you failed a bunch of classes. It is hard, and it's not something that's going to be, you know, easy. Like, it's something that you have to push yourself towards.
But the help that I received from the teachers and my fellow classmates and stuff like that was just incredible. I've never got that sort of help before, but I guess I never really looked for it, right? You have to want these things for them to work.
There's a lot of teachers that, if it wasn't for them, like, I wouldn't probably be where I am today.
They just made me feel like I wanted to come, and I wanted to fix myself also. Like, I wanted to kind of prove that I could be better, because people kept telling me I could be better.
And then they got me right back into it, and now I'm almost done my course.
But if you are struggling with what you want to do, or you don't really know what you like, I would definitely seek help from teachers, because if you don't ask, you know, they're not going to know. Really, you know, they have so many other students they have to take care of, you know.
They're there to help you, and they only have your best interest in mind. The counselors at the school, they're great, you know. They're only there to make sure you get your education and to help you move on to the next step.
Always listen to yourself. Don't listen to your friends.
Don't pick what somebody else likes, or don't try to follow anybody. Follow what's in your heart, what you really want to do, because you're going to be doing it for however long in your life. And if it's something you don't want to do, you're not going to be happy. So stick to something you have a passion for. I had to really stand there and think, what do I want to do? Where do I want to be in 5 years? And how can I do it?
It really made me open my eyes to, like, what am I doing? You know, I really need to get focused and get back into school. So.
It might not have been the greenest and the straightest at the time, but as I walked down the road, I noticed all the skills and all the education that I am gaining it's opening the door to different paths.
I was sick of making less to nothing, and I was sick of knowing that my life is going to end where it is. I want to grow, and I want to expand, and I want to do better things with my life.
And I realized that I had to move past that and realize that I could be something different. Like, I don't have to be the same. People change all through their life to become the person they're going to be.
As soon as I went back to school, I started, my goals came back. I wanted to, I wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to university. I wanted to get these things done. I wanted to make something for myself instead of just being a nobody.
It feels great. It gives you the self-acknowledgement, knowing that I am bettering myself every day by learning these new skills.
I want to learn more. I always want to be the best. I want to know more than the person standing beside me. I want to have those extra opportunities.
Last semester, I actually did very good. I had a 75 average because I went to class and I tried my best.
Focusing more on my schoolwork than my friends now.
My attendance got better. I didn't drop out anymore. My marks got better.
So I went from a 40 average, so basically like an F average, to an A plus average for my whole grade 12 year. Plus I've only missed a week of school, maximum.
It's exciting just because I know that I'm not, I'm not following the same path that I was in grade 9.
It's very exciting and it's very rewarding. I'm very happy with myself, and I think people that are around me that support, love, and respect me are very, very, very happy with me, very proud of me.
I finally did it. Like, I proved everybody wrong, and I proved myself wrong, that I never could do it, that I could do it.
I just love it. It's just the best. Once you move forward, and you're looking back, and you're like, wow, I actually did some good. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't waste my time. I didn't just waste high school and all that,
And it makes you feel like you can keep moving on, you can keep doing the things that you'd like to do and what you want to do.
I feel like I can get any kind of job that I want to go for, and I feel like I'm going to do some great things. I don't feel like a failure anymore.
All my hard work is paying off, and I can see it. I can see my goals laid out before me, and I'm doing them. And I feel great.
It feels great, it just means there's a whole bunch of opportunities out there for me. Doors are opening everywhere I go.
Feels great knowing that I'm finally at the end of that road to make more choices.
At one point I thought I was finished, but now it's just starting all over again.
That was my pathway.
That was my pathway.
That was my pathway.
That was my pathway.
That was my pathway. What's yours?
What's yours?
In high school, the pathway is often not a straight line. In school and in life, we often face challenges from time to time. If you do run into difficulties or hurdles along your pathway, speak to teachers, speak to counselors, speak to student success teachers, and use the available resources at your school to help you meet with success.